right. It is almost time for mailbag. It's 9:45 and we started about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to leave this archive recording going. You guys can watch and see if they get to load the packages. If they do nothing at all, can't be helped. And I will see you in 15 minutes for mailbag. Oh, and I got the audio on both places right now, so that's going to sound great. That's fine. We'll fix it in post. Spoiler, there's no post.
Academy, where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Hey, all right. Well, we should be rolling now, I think. Sorry, I was a little delayed. Oh, I left my coffee. Let me grab that. All right. Here we go. Let's check everything one more time, make sure we're good before we get started. Kind of a smaller size mailbag today, just right size, I think. It's exactly the right size. And I'm going to change this camera angle just a touch. Let's see here. Well, where is it? All right, got to find the right camera. There it is. There we go. That seems about right. Hi, bud. Hi, this is Champ. He wanted to come right up here, hang out. That's good. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, he's got a big purr going too. Wow. I wonder if we can hear that. All right. Well, let me. Everybody wants me to address their concerns here. How's that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Try again. How's that? Better. Okay, good. All right. Well, now we got the address. We got Champ. And I think people can hear okay, so we're doing good. Hi, it's Saturday. Okay, it's Saturday. We're mailbag, and let's start with news. As you know, there's been a URI going around. It's still going around. Man, it just seems like it doesn't end. Um, and Mac and Cav are the kittens that have it the worst. Now we've got them, and we've got Champ here, all scheduled to go in for their neuter surgery now on Wednesday the 10th. So that's the current plan. And fingers crossed that by the time the 10th rolls around, everybody will be 100% ready to go. So we'll see about that. In other news, you might know that I have been, I've been giving Millet some supplemental feedings upstairs. And I realize now that I put fresh food in the baby food heater to warm up so I could feed him before mailbag. And then that slipped my mind with all the other stuff I'm doing, so I'll have to feed him right after mailbag. Like I said, it's not going to be a super long one. We'll do fine. The only other piece of news, of course, is that DJ is coming home today. She's sleeping right now. She's on the night shift at work, but she's got the weekend off, so she's going to come home tonight or this evening or sometime today. That's the plan anyway, and that means that the faculty stream will probably be down for part or all of the weekend, but she'll have to go back for the rest of her night shifts next week, and she'll probably stay there again, and we'll probably have it back, just so that you know. All right. I think that's all. Let's just jump right into our cards here. Letters, I should say. The first one is a postcard from my mom, as she sends every week, or tries to send every week. And this one is very Queen's Gambit. We have a Tuxie Cat playing chess. And on the back, if you want to see it up close, by the way, it's on our Twitter, just like usual. On the back, she writes, "Dear Chris, DJ, and KA friends, I'm always so overwhelmed by the sweet generosity and talent of KA family. Even myth and rumor have been loved by all and will take such thoughtful remembrances of their time at the Academy to their forever homes. I hope DJ is back to full health after her second vaccine and all the little stuffed up noses and watery eyes around the Academy are clearing up. I remember you and Todd having little colds and having to use a nasal aspirator to clear the tiny passages. It broke my heart to see you struggle. Hope you guys aren't holding a grudge after all these years, LOL. By the way, Rumor looks so sleek and healthy, tabbies everywhere. Love to all, Mom." If you guys don't know, Todd is my brother. So yeah, I'm sure we had plenty of URIs when we were kids. It's just something kids often go through. And the kittens here in this class are no exception to that. So it is what it is. And they are feeling, I think, in general, much better. Mac's eyes are almost cleared up, and Cav's eyes really, I think they are. Like, I wouldn't realize that he had anything if I hadn't watched him go through it. On the other hand, I heard Mac and Cav both sneezing this morning, so it's not as perfect as I would like. But still have high hopes that by the time we get to Wednesday, everything will be resolved. Here's Mac right here, and he's actually looking pretty good. His nose is a little wet, so I can tell he's probably still been sneezing. He's still got a little bit going on, but his eyes look pretty good. It's a little red. That's fine. He's not all winky, so we got that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, so, all right. Moving right along. This one on the back says, sorry, just a cute card. It is, I'm sure it is just a cute card. We'll get to it. It just makes me, like, I want to read that as a cute, like, cardiomyopathy or something. Like, it just sounds like it got cut off. It's a cute cardiomyopathy. There's a pleasant thought. Where's my letter opener? There it is. Okay. So, sorry, just a cute card is a strange thing to apologize for. Like, sorry, it's just a cute kitten. Oh, it is a cute card. It's got a bunch of kittens in a bouquet of flowers. It's a bouquet of kittens. Oh, it's actually what it says inside. It says, hope your Valentine's Day is happier than a bouquet of kittens. Thank you so much. And I think it's signed Dan, I'm going to go with Denise, actually. I think that's what that says. A little hard to read the end of it, though. That is a very cute card. Thank you so much, Denise. Okay. That was just a cute card, though. This one says, do not bend. Okay to read on Mailbag. It also says it is from Morning Sunrise, who we know is Dawn, which is like, if I was named Dawn, that would be great. I would have a pun for a name. She's taking full advantage of that, which we like. This says, this is interesting. Love these cards. Thanks for what you do. Well, it looks like an advertisement for the cards. It says lovepop.com, and this is super cute. It's a cat. Lovepop.com, designed by Love Pop in Boston. Oh, okay, cool. It's a laser cut card, and on the front, it's got a cat in a rocket, and he looks really happy, and that's super awesome. And then inside, it's an astronaut cat floating through space, and the asteroids in this space scene really look like cookies to me. I guess I've got cookie brain. Anyway, an astronaut cat is very cute. He's wearing an orange spacesuit, and he's got his arms out, and he looks very happy about the fact that he is floating through space. And there's a note that says, love this card and just had to send it. I just love the details of how it's made. May best to all of you at the Kitten Academy with love, Morning Sunshine, who is Dawn. Okay, that was easy. I got it, though. One on the back, it says, up, up, and away. Take care, be safe, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, all the kitties of the house. Awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn. I do love these pop-up cards, and usually I put them on the counter, and Maggie tears them up over time. So they make fun cat toys, too. I haven't seen one that's quite this colorful, though. The other company that makes these, I think it's a different company, not lovepop.com, where we've gotten these from people before. They're very similar, RE, but not nearly as colorful, or maybe they've just started making them more colorful or something. I don't know. Ari keeps hissing at Rumor whenever she's within like a foot of him, and she just completely ignores him, as she just did. She just walked right by, didn't miss a beat, and he's just hissing at her. It's something he does. I'm surprised he doesn't still hiss the kittens, actually. That's a real common thing for him. Anyway, so lovepop.com, these are really cool. And I do like these little pop-up cards. This one's super colorful, and it has cats and rocket ships and cookies, so it's everything I love. Okay, now we have something that appears to be, this also says Love Pop. How about that? We've got a theme today. This one comes in a much sturdier envelope, though. Let's see, this one has an envelope inside an envelope. My goodness. Oh, and this one has the adhesive for the outer envelope stuck to the inner envelope. But I got it off there. All right. Aw, this one also has a cat, and it says, "You're perfect." And it's got a cat with little hearts around it. That's super sweet. Aw, and it's got two kitties inside. And these ones have a background of balls of yarn and paw prints and little cards and some fish. And it gave me the instructions to pull here for the note. And there is a little tiny tab, but the tab's been pushed in during shipping, making it very difficult. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. Look at how cute these cats are. Very happy little cats. All right, there we go. Here, let's pull out the astronaut too. They can all sit together. There we go, just like that. This one says, "Happy Valentine's Day from the Tiny Plants. We'll always love you for being the way that you are and for letting us come to Kitten Academy, meet Pebble, and find our forever home with our humans. Love, Thistle, Moss, and Fern and their humans." That is so sweet. Thank you for the note from the Tiny Plants. All right. See, they're like cat toys. The cats just want to chew on. Oh, I just noticed that the two cats that are sitting here have they have their tails together in a heart shape. That's super cute. Okay, let's double check everything. Looking good. Camera angle's good, right? Can we see those cards? Let's move it down just a touch. There we go. Oh, too much. Too much. All right, that's good enough. We'll go with that. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. Very good. Which cup do I have today? I have Eddie. Okay. All right. Well, now it's time for the mailbag properly. Oh, and I bet there's nobody in the sunroom, and we can switch it to the, I don't know, one of the other views. Oh, no, they are. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to cover the mic. All right. I'm sure that was still plenty loud. Sorry about that. Came kind of unexpectedly. All right. Let's dig right in. Oh, this is one that came from, I know exactly what this is because they told me already. This is from In My Dreams on the Discord server, and it is a toy cookie box full of cookies. Oh, it's a milk carton full of cookies. I see. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It is one of those toys where I think it's for dogs. They're supposed to pull the cookies out of the milk carton for fun. Oh, and they got little squeakers in them. There's like 3 of them in there. They're tied in though, so I'm not going to try to get them out right now. Anyway, In My Dreams had told me that the whole point of this toy was to use the cookies and milk in the photo shoot that I intend to do with Truffle and Cookie Monster, which I still intend to do. I know I'm running out of time. And I really, even though I want to do it, I still haven't quite figured it out. I could just put them all together and take some pictures and then not try to set it up and be all clever about it like I wanted to. I basically wanted to have her knocking down Cookie Monster and stealing his cookies, which she would totally do. But I don't think I can arrange that. So maybe I'll just do a photo shoot with her and Cookie Monster and some cookies and see what happens. I think that's probably the best I can do. So maybe I can take a couple of extra pictures of each of them for people that are good with Photoshop to turn into something that's as creative as I would have liked. We'll see. Anyway, this is going to be great for that photo shoot, which I will have to do. And I know, like I said, I'm running out of time, but we'll get it done. I'm not going to give any treats out because Custard, you're here and Maggie's here, and between the two of you, I know if there's treats out, it's just going to be a disaster, and you guys are going to be fighting each other for the treats, and we don't need that. So no treats today. All right. Thank you so much, In My Dreams, for sending those cookies. They will be the perfect thing for that photo shoot and nice little props to have to sort of tie the theme of what I'm going for together. So it's perfect for that. Okay. This is, I see. This is from Ginger Cat Lover. I know that because it is shipped. It seems to be a drop shipment, but it's shipped to Ginger Cat Lover for Kitten Academy, and then our address, which is a great way to do it if you are buying us something from somebody who does not let you include a note. Then put your own name. Send it to yourself at Kitten Academy or yourself care of Kitten Academy, and it will get to us, and then we'll know who it's from at the same time, and that's great. Oh, look at this. I don't know if this is a wristband or a cat collar that's just a decorative cat collar. It's a neat idea for a cat collar, though, if it is, because it doesn't clasp, but it's still a little something fun that they could wear and look good. And this says cats leave paw prints on our hearts. And I do think it's intended to be a wristband, but let's just try this on Maggie real quick. She's like, I don't know. So she could easily pull this right off. It's just buried in her floof, so that doesn't work. Try it on you. It's a little big for the kittens. That's more fun than wearing it on your wrist, isn't it? It's got little hearts and little paws on it, and like I said, it says cats leave paw prints on our hearts. Okay. All right. There's more in here though from Ginger Cat Lover, and they obviously want to play with this ribbon, which you can only do while I'm watching, kids, and then we got to put it away. Oh, and there's a note on this side. It says, "Thank you. Keep bag in freezer to refresh toy." Oh, you sent me a note about this, didn't you? Hang on now. I think you sent me a note. Hey, Maggie, don't go away with that. Nope, nope, nope. You can't take that with you. There's a further note in here, and it says, Cocoa Catnip Bakery on Etsy, and it says, Dear Mr. A, please give this rolling pin to Flower as she rolled out such beautifully baked kittens. Perhaps she can start bathing this instead. So it's a rolling pin. It is from Ginger Cat Lover, and it is for Flower. Of course it is. It's sealed in this bag, though, and it's got all this stuff about how they use the organic catnip, and they want it to stay powerful. And so you should store it in your freezer so it doesn't go bad. So I'm not going to take it out. But it's a knit rolling pin. You can kind of see it through the window here, and it's got a face on it. It's super cute. But I don't know. It's probably better for her endowment or for whoever takes her home because it's just too cute. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. But the good news is I actually can store it in our freezer. When I talked to you, I was concerned that maybe storing it in the freezer wouldn't be the best idea because it could pick up the smells from the freezer. But it's in a sealed bag that is, I don't want to unseal, and that could actually make that pretty easy, couldn't it? I know you kids want to play with this ribbon, but I'm putting the ribbon back in the bag. Uh-huh. We'll see. Okay. I know, but I can't watch you right now, and that's a little too string-like to be entirely safe, unsupervised. Supervised, though, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? Put the note right back in there, too. So, Ginger Cat Lover, thank you so much, and let me just write Flower on there. Flower. Also, I know your concern with putting it in the freezer was that we would forget it at endowment time. Also possible. I could see that bag in the freezer and be like, oh, we froze our Flower so it would last longer. That was smart. And not even think about the fact that it means the cat, not Flower, but Flower. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just put it in the basement. It is sealed. I can't imagine it's going to go bad at the amount of time that we have before she goes home. I don't know if this little wristband is intended just as something the seller threw in for fun, but even if they did, it should probably go to the adopter too because it came with that. So it all goes together, right? So I put it in there. Okay. All right. Good. Next. Thank you, by the way, Ginger Cat Lover. That is so cute. A little rolling pin for Flower. Adorable. Okay. What have we got? Let's find out. Oh, I know what this is, and I know who it's from. Oh, man. We've been doing this mailbag thing for a while now. Some people are just so dependable. This is for beautiful Truffle and her gorgeous offspring. Your humans are so lucky and blessed to adopt you. Hugs and kisses, Shell. Shell, thank you so much. And as always, Shell has sent Petsmart gift cards. You always send gift cards. They're not always Petsmart gift cards, but this is a fine choice. And as I say every single time, this is a fantastic, thoughtful thing to do for everybody that is adopting the kittens, especially because, they've just given Dawes the adoption fee. And this gives them an easy way to get something that they want for their kittens. They've got so many endowments that everybody sent for their kittens that are great endowments. They're wonderful stuff. Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute because my watch buzzed and I thought maybe there was a problem. And then I looked at the microphone and the light's off, and I thought, oh no, I've been talking to myself. But I guess the light goes off after a while because it still seems to be working just fine. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Um, so where was I? I was saying Shell, and I was going to label these as being for Truffle and her kids. Um, Okay, truffle and kids. So I was saying how wonderful it is because everybody sends so many things. These kittens go home with so much stuff, and it's great. It's so fantastic. But Shell sends the gift cards, and then their adopters get to go pick out something from them that they want for that kitten, and that's extra special, right on top of everything else. So, Shell, thank you so much for that. Oh, did I spook you, buddy? All right. Let's see what we have here. This says, not only does this address to Kitten Academy, it's got the Kitten Academy logo on the address stamp. Somebody went out of their way for that. That's cute. Inside, oh, gosh. I recognize what these are. Let's see, there's a couple pieces of paper here. Let's start with those. It says, okay to read on air. We like that. And right along with it is a picture of G watching Mailbag. G, and there's also Baxter and G. So Baxter is a dachshund, and G is a big orange cat, 20 pounds. That is a big orange cat. Wow. Okay. Hello, everyone, and greetings from Asheville, North Carolina. I've been watching KA since you were in Illinois, not far from my hometown of Cahokia. Wow, I've never heard of that, but there's a lot of towns in Illinois I don't know, even though I lived there almost my entire life. Um, anyway, it says, I really became a devoted viewer last year. 2020 was a difficult year for me, but I'm fortunate enough to still live with a dappled dachshund named Baxter, age 14, and my orange tabby, aged 5 years, simply named G. I work a stressful job in the legal profession, but I am so thankful every day that I am healthy and employed. I found the best way to unwind after a long day is to take a walk with my dog in the stroller and watch a lot of KA. It's the first thing I watch in the morning and the last thing I watch before bed, with liberal doses in between. We watch Mailbag every week, and as you can see from the enclosed photo, my cat G is a huge fan. My dachshund was sitting on the couch watching as well, since he loves seeing the kittens chase their toys and play in the tissue pit. I've enclosed a shirt for you, Mr. A, and some of my favorite cat toys. Please share liberally with the faculty and kittens as you see fit. Thank you so much to all the kittens and faculty for helping me. Thank you so much to all the kittens and faculty for helping me and so many others keep our sanity during these crazy times. My current favorite cutie is Mac, so please give him an extra pat on the head from me. There you go, Mac. I know you probably can't see him, but he's standing right here, keeping guard over all these packages. Here we go. Give him a little pat. Hugs and kisses to all the furry members of your household, and thank you again for the work you do. From April, and it says, P.S. I volunteered with my local shelter for 15 years and served on their board of directors for many of them, so I know how hard you work behind the scenes. Please know it is appreciated. Well, we appreciate you as well, April. That's great for you to do that, and I recognize the toys that you sent too, some of them at least. Let's get this open. I was so excited for these I think it was just our last mailbag, or maybe it was the one before, but look at this. These are the feather toys that have these little rubber foam balls and little rubber foam, I don't know what you call these, ends on them. And they're great for throwing, and the faculty are crazy for them, and so are the kittens. They like them quite a bit. These are wonderful toys. You sent 2 bags of those. That is so generous. These are just, 3 bags. Oh, and this one has extra bonus mice and springs in it too, which are great toys. But these feathers, these throwing feathers, are so nice that I took the one bag that came in a previous mailbag and I put it in our most special hidden cat toy cabinet. And I've only taken out one so far because I didn't want them all to get lost or chewed up right away because they're just so cool. But now, look at this. We've got a huge supply of them. And we will definitely put some in the endowments because they're just too cool to keep all to ourselves. But now I don't have to worry quite so much about bringing them out and let the kittens play with them a little bit too. I'm going to throw one behind me. Kids ready for this? Yeah. Those are so fun. Oh my gosh, what an awesome, awesome toy. I think those things are just so cool. And as you said, you also sent a t-shirt. And it is interesting because also in last week's mailbag, we got those blankets that were sent that had the avocado cat print on them. And this appears to be a matching t-shirt. Hang on. Look at that. It says avocado. No, it says avocado, which is, I get it, that is a Spanish joke, and it works for me. Avocado. And he's saying, hola. I like that. He looks so friendly, too. Hola. That's really, really adorable. That is super cute. I'm definitely going to wear that. Thank you so much. And it's a soft t-shirt, too. It feels really quality. I'll put that over here, and that will go through the wash. All right. Thanks again, April. Thanks for everything that you have done for cats and for us. And I'm glad you're watching, and I'm glad you're in good health. I'm sorry it's been a rough year. I know there's a lot of people that can sympathize with that right now, including me. I don't like to complain. It hasn't been as rough for me as many others. So actually, I guess things are pretty good overall for me. But I think we've all felt it a little bit. Okay, moving right along. We know exactly what this is. I bet even some of you can guess what this one is just by looking at it. It's all taped up, so you know that these are the world famous lily cat blankets. Oh, they brought these feathers back to me. Hey, buddy. I want everybody to see you chasing this, but there's no way to see past me. I'm so big. That's fun, isn't it? Oh man, the whole crew. Wow. Okay. So these are blankets from Lily Cat, who does make these blankets for everybody that graduates. They are highly sought after. I've many times mentioned the story of how one of these was up for auction at the last KA-Con that we all had in person, back when that was still a thing that people did. Seems like a different universe, and it was the number one thing that everybody wanted. And for good reason. They're very nice. They're soft blankets, and they're just fantastic. You've also put in a patent pending knife guard. It actually says knife guard, patent pending. I like that. I hope you get that patent. You will make a mint. And inside, we have blankets for Truffle. This one says it is for Truffle, and it's got a heart. Oh, and it's so sweet, too. It kind of looks like her, except a little more muted. It's got the white, and it's got a sort of a brownish color, sort of a pink. She's more orange, but still, I can see the resemblance. And it's soft. Oh, it's so nice. And then there's another one in here that is already being examined. Who is that? Who's in there? Oh, Saffron is in here looking at it. And this one is for macadamia nut. Okay. Oh, wow. And this one is blue and teal, actually two different shades of sort of a cyan and a navy and a teal and a white. Look at me using all these fancy names for colors. I could just be like, it's kind of a sea blue and white. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go for all that. This is great. I love these colors. I really do like a teal and a cyan, and putting these all together with the blue and the white. That's beautiful. Okay. Those are amazing. They're so soft and they're so nice, and they're handmade with love, especially for these kids. They must be so special to their adopters to have these. So there's one for macadamia nut, there's one for truffle, and I'm going to put them both back in the box as soon as Saffron makes room for me. Saffron, she has really dug into the, oh, she's so cute. Can I get a picture of her looking at me? Oh no, this camera takes way too long to boot up. Okay. Saffron, can I put these back in there with you? Are you going to look over this way? You going to look over this way? Are you? You just have this super. You got like Ari's expression on right now. It's so cute. Okay, you come out right there. We're just going to use this box for these. And I guess I should write mac and truffle on it, but I'm just not even going to close it because I'd really have to cram those in there. And then it'll be pretty obvious what it is once it gets down to the other endowments. This says truffle and kids, so I'm just going to tuck that in there too, like so. Perfect. Lily Cat, those blankets are spectacular. Thank you so much. It's just like I said, it's gotta be so special for people to get something that they know you made by hand with love, thinking of their little kitten the whole time. How incredibly special is that? Okie dokie. Um, all right. Oh, the knife guard, patent pending. I gotta hang on to that. That could be worth something. Once they start selling those commercially, I'll never get one. Okay. Oh, this was sent directly to us. Let me see if I can remember who it's from and what it contains. It is from. Is it from Knit and Kitten? From Chewy? That does sound right. Yes, it is. It's got to be right. Okay, from Knit and Kitten. So that's Stan and Bob, Stanza and Baba Ganoush, the previous kittens from Kitten Academy, previous alumni is what we would call them. Yes, we got it. And they have sent, Knit and Kitten and Bob and Stan have sent endowments for, this is for the Fancy Feasters, for Truffle and kids, right? Yes, for the Fancy Feasters. So you have sent for each of them a bag of Pure Bites freeze-dried chicken treats, which we know they like because that's what I've got here to hand out for mailbag treats that I'm not handing out because Maggie's going to start fighting with everybody. But they do love them. They come right over to get them. So one of these for each of them, and, oh, this is even better, one of these amazing litter scoops that we have. And this is weird because it's branded as I see. It's branded as the Purple Pet Scoop Monster. Purple Pet Scoop Monster cat litter scoop designed by cat owners. It is very clearly the same litter scoop that we use here. We use this very same litter scoop. We've been using it for years. It's on our Stuffed Kittens Like page on our website, I think. If it's not, it really belongs there. This is for sure the best litter scoop that they make. It's a great litter scoop. And the reason that it's weird that they're calling it Purple Pet Scoop Monster is that we know it for years now as the iPrimio. I don't know. It's IPRIMIO is the brand that makes these things. And they've tried rebranding it a few times, I think, over the years, and now they're apparently trying to brand it as Purple Pet, but they still have iPrimio here in little tiny letters, so you know it's still the same company making them. They're just trying to come up with a name, I guess, that makes more sense because people don't have to be like iPrimio. I don't know. Let's see, Purple Pet, much easier to say, isn't it? Much easier to understand. So that's fine. Anyway, these litter scoops are great because they're made of aluminum, so they're strong and they last a long time. They've got nice wide slats, so they sift quickly. They come with a nice little a hanger that you can stick on something. We stick them on the sides of the little garbage cans that we keep next to the litter boxes, so they're great that way. And the best thing is they're Teflon coated. They're Teflon coated so that the litter just slides right through. Oh, they're wonderful. They're great litter scoops. You sent one of these for each of the Fancy Feasters adopters and a treat for each of them too. So great. Those are just really great practical endowments, and they are going to get so much use out of that. Those are great litter scoops. I'm telling you, those are the only kind we use here. We have so many of them. And when you buy like a litter box and they include one of those cheap little plastic litter scoops with it, we throw that away. Not the litter box part, the scoop part, yes. And we use these instead. We love them. So this is perfect. Oh no, you're going to get ink all over your paw. Truffle and kids. Perfect. And I'll just put that over here into what's now becoming an endowment pile for them. So fantastic. Look, they already broke this card. Usually they tear it up more than just break it off of the base, though. I guess they can do both. Why not? Awesome. So much awesome. Okay, what is next? Where's my knife? Let's find out. Hi, Truffle. So Truffle does not like wearing her suit. Her personality is completely different when she's in her suit. She's so much more subdued. I want to show her to you while I'm talking about her, but now I've got this box in my lap. Hang on, we'll come back to her. Aw, This is so cute. So this is from Tahini and Flair, also previous graduates. And it says, Myth, we hope you enjoy this cozy cat bed. Congratulations on being admitted to the Kitten Academy as a pregnant cat. You are truly lucky. Love, Tahini and Flair. Tahini and Flair, thank you so much. And you sent her, like you say, a cat bed. Um, the trick is it's in its own box inside this box. Can we see what it looks like? Let's find out. Hang on. So this box I'm going to put back here because that will be useful for throwing stuff away in. And this box we're going to open in just a second. I wanted to tell you about Truffle since she showed up. Like I said, she doesn't like wearing the suit, and I do think that she really shows that she doesn't like it because she hasn't been as active, and she's not purring quite as much. I know it's awful, but it's been really good, I think, for keeping her from nursing. That's the number one issue that she has is she shouldn't be nursing at all. I think that just the act of nursing and producing all that milk has been stealing her calories. She's got 4 little milk vampires that are just stealing all of her calories and keeping her too skinny. Even the vet thinks that she is too skinny. So I think by ending the nursing, we've got a good chance of her starting to put on weight, and that's something that I would really like to see happen. And then the other thing, of course, is that she had her surgery and she's got her sutures, and I don't want her, or even worse, her kittens trying to nurse and like nursing on the stitches or pulling them out. That would be bad. So we don't want any of that. So she has to wear the suit. Believe me, it's much better. I usually say it's much better than the collar, the cone of shame collar. But of course, the cone of shame collar wouldn't address her situation anyway. That would only keep her from pulling on her stitches. It wouldn't keep her kittens from doing it at all. Unless we put a little cone of shame on each of them. No, that probably wouldn't work either. Anyway, so this is better than the cone of shame anyway, though. I'm sure as much as she hates it, she would hate that even more. And I think it's working out. And the thing I was going to say that's important about that, of course, is that she gets some time out. Last night, I locked all of her kids in their room and let her out here with her suit off for a few hours last night. And she was instantly much happier and just enjoying life for a while. And then we let her kids out. We had to put the suit back on. But we'll give her more time out like that. Especially if DJ's going to be home, she could go and hang out in the bedroom with the door closed and with DJ. Or the kittens maybe would hang out with DJ, and we could let her out in the house with her suit off. Either way, we'll find plenty of other opportunities for her to get a little time out of the suit. And doesn't she just look cute in it, though? You just look so cute. She's still a sweetheart, even though she doesn't like her suit. Okay, so I was just saying, Tahini and Flair sent a bed. They sent a bed for Myth. I'm so in love with Myth. She's just so chunky and sweet and shy and adorable. And she's got beautiful colors, too. She's just a great cat. And boy, if I didn't feel like she could do better in a home where she just had more attention and somebody that could take all the time in the world for her, which I can't sadly do, I would definitely keep her if I didn't feel like she could do much better someplace else, because she's just wonderful. Anyway, it is a cat bed that looks like a screaming cat head. That should comfort her when she's feeling skittish. Honestly, though, I'm sure she's going to love it. It's a nice enclosed bed, which probably is the kind of thing that she would love, especially getting started in a new place when she wants something that is a safe place to hide. This is a perfect bed for hiding in. So that's going to be great for her. Thank you so much, Tahini and Flair. That's so thoughtful of you. And I am going to close this up and write Myth on it. I finally finished editing all of the old pictures that I took of Myth and of Rumor that I had originally intended to use to try to get them adopted. And now that I've finished with all of that editing, of course, I want to take new, better pictures before I even put that blog post up. And I guess it's not the end of the world if I take a little more time before we open up the applications for them because, they haven't even got their spay yet. And because of the URI, we've been like pushing back the surgery and everything. We've got time. We've got time is my point. Here's Rumor right here. Little sweetie Rumor, she's not much more than a kitten herself, and she shows it by playing with everybody and everything. She wrestles with the kittens, and she wrestles with Custard, and she wrestles with chases Maggie around, and just has a good old time. She's big enough to hold her own against any of them, but kind enough, and she's just got a very appropriate way of playing where she's very respectful. And if Custard or the kittens or even Maggie has had enough, then she stops, which is a lesson that Custard himself needs to learn when he's being playful, that he never got. But Rumor seems like she gets it pretty well. So she would just do great in a multi-cat household with somebody that's got energy and playful. And this seems to be a vacuum-sealed marshmallow bed, which I'm not going to open now because it will floof right up. But it's a really cute lavender color marshmallow. Oh, I see. And this says, Rumor, we hope you enjoy this cozy cat bed. Congratulations on being admitted to the Kitten Academy as a pregnant cat. You are truly lucky. Love, Tahini and Flair. You guys are so sweet. That is so sweet. So this one looks like a marshmallow bed, which is the kind that is the floofy. We originally had one that looked like Cookie Monster, so we sometimes call it the Cookie Monster bed. And they are great cat beds, and she has had one in her room that she slept in that was also, I think, purple. No, it's pink. Anyway, she had one in her room that she's been sleeping in, so I know that she does like them if she has one around. And so she will appreciate taking this one home with her. And I'm not even going to put it back in the box. I'm just going to write on it. And in addition to that, I taped your note to it because there was tape right here. But I'm also going to write Rumor so it stands out there. I'm going to write it on the other side too because why not? Okay, those marshmallow beds, by the way, are great pet beds, and it's almost a shame that somebody invented those and then everybody else has copied to the point where you can't even figure out where they originally started anymore. I think DJ had thought that it was a place called Sugar, which still sells them. But certainly now if you just Google or search on Amazon for the marshmallow bed, you'll find just so many people selling them. They're great beds if your cat likes them. We've had so many here, and some cats just love them. Some cats don't care at all. Loganberry likes to have one. He's got one that he's been sleeping in a lot. Oh, and that reminds me, not only does Rumor use the one that's in her room, she's been using the one that's Loganberry's in DJ's office, too. So, yeah, that'll be great for her. Okay, one last box. This is a really big box, and it has a Custard on it, so we're going to have to get him out of the way. Custard, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, and I know what's in this one, too, because, and this is a cute thing to note, or an interesting thing to note, baby. You know, every now and then we get a box that is an Amazon drop shipment, and it doesn't have a note. And I know sometimes people send the note, and it doesn't arrive. And it's because those little tiny slips of paper during shipping, they can shake out through the edges of the box where there's no tape. And that happened with this one. But it happened at the post office while I was watching. The post lady was carrying it to hand to me, and as she's carrying it, I can see the note hanging out the edge of the box. Like the whole note, it's just barely hanging on, I should say. It's almost all the way out. I'm watching her walking, and it's flapping, and it's flapping. I'm like, that note is going to go, and fortunately, she got all the way to handing the box to me before the note did go. And then I was like, that's my note. You need to hand me the note. And she did. And then I put it back in the box. So hopefully it's still in here after all that excitement. And I only remember what the note said was in the box, not who they said it was from now. Oh, here it is right on top. Okay, it says, Contemplation, anyone? So now we all know what's in the box. For a beautiful truffle and her gorgeous offspring. Your humans are so lucky and blessed to adopt you. Hugs and kisses from Shell. Shell, thank you so much. This is the same Shell that sent the gift cards, of course. And now you have also sent Contemplation Stations. Oh, man, these are great. Look at that, a big box of them.
And there are 4 of them in here, but I'm not going to get them all out. We'll just get one out. Of course, we call these contemplation stations, but they call them cat-headed scratcher beds. That's fine. Whatever. Contemplation station is much catchier. And wow, they've got a whole line of stuff, it says. Interesting. So these are the smaller size contemplation station, which are still plenty big enough, not just for these kittens, but for a full-size cat. They're still plenty big enough. You need a really big cat for this to not be big enough. And they're beautiful, and they last a long, long time, and the cats do love them. They make great cat beds, they make great cat scratchers, and they make great things to throw some toys into and play with. If you throw like a ball in there, they can bat it around forever. Lots of fun. So, Shell, you sent a whole box of those, and that's amazing, and it's going to make it real easy for me to carry the rest of the stuff downstairs because I can throw it all in your giant box there. Very helpful. That's it. That was the whole mailbag, folks. That seemed very fast. It was 45 minutes. Not bad. We made it through. If I have time, maybe before we do mailbag next week, I'll be able to figure out a better way to manage the sound and the video and all the things. But, we slowly approach perfection, and we never quite arrive. That's just life, isn't it? So at least we're trying. That's what counts. I have to get moving because first off, as you know, DJ's coming home. I want to double clean everything and make the house real nice so that when she's home for just overnight, I think probably just tonight, I'd be surprised if she doesn't go back tomorrow. So that, she's got a pleasant experience. And also, I told myself that I would order some really good food for myself while I was waiting for her to show up. And I'm looking forward to that. So all the stuff. Hi, Mags. Okay. As usual, I am going to take all this stuff and put it all away where it belongs, and then I'll come back and say thank you one more time, and then we will end the archive. Meanwhile, why don't I pull out the butterfly and put it right here? We'll get some kittens to play while I do that. You guys can enjoy watching it. Even the folks that watch it later on the archive can enjoy that. I'll get the butterfly toy. We'll do that, and I'm going to turn off this microphone and turn on that microphone, so the sound will be better and worse all at the same time. Here we go. Oh, very sniffy. Okay, so that should have done it for the sound, I hope. And let me get this put away. Let me pull out that butterfly as promised, and then we'll get the stuff put up, and we'll do all the stuff that we do. Here we go. Oh, up and at 'em. All right. Butterflies see better days. We have spare butterflies, but I just, if I replace them, they're just going to tear up a new one right away. This one's still perfectly functional. Some of you guys know that our basement flooded this week, which was a disaster, and something we'll probably be recovering from in some sense for quite a while, because there's definitely some water damage that needs to be repaired. And I think part of it, like the damage to the flooring, it just looks bad, but it doesn't actually impact anything right now. So it might not get repaired until we move out and want to sell the place and have to make it really nice. My point was, though, that if you know about that, you may or may not also know that we store all the endowments in the basement, and just by the grace of God, none of them were in the spots that got wet. The water actually went around all of the endowments. It was on one side of them, it was on the other side of them. Didn't touch them at all, as far as I can tell. So really, really got lucky on that one. This is another endowment. This one's for flowers. Put it on top of it. Confused. And these, I'm going to bring some of these down to use in endowments too. Let's bring them all down there since we have one bag that is for us. They're so cool though. Oh man, they're so cool. These are going to go upstairs to use in that photo shoot and to use on me. And this is just garbage. There we go. Good, good, good. See what I mean about rumor basically just being a big kitten? Let's see now, these notes, these letters are not endowments, but our collection of letters is downstairs as well. So that goes right there. Good job, buddy. Good, good. I can see what Rumor's going to get in her endowment. We got plenty of these butterflies. We'll make sure one goes home with her. Oh, did you kill it? Did she kill this butterfly? No, it's okay. Don't worry, we'll definitely put one of those in Rumor's endowment. You can see she really loves it. Okay, I'm going to drag this to the basement door. I'm going to probably drag it down the stairs. Wait, look at that. Okay. Got it. See, somebody pressed the button, huh? Good job, kid. Okay, thanks everybody. If you're watching on the archive, we're going to wrap it up right now. But if you're watching live, don't go anywhere because we're not going anywhere.